Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy RyanTSG back with another video. I'm sure a lot of you got a bit worried because I uploaded a video 3 weeks ago today and I said I was coming back and then I just disappeared for 3 weeks. I'm about to explain why. It's not like a total excuse. It plays into the content that I'm giving you today. I'm just going to get right into it. Basically, I had this series idea for coming back where I was going to revisit old games that were important to my channel, and I thought that would be enjoyable because it'd be like funny how bad I've gotten at them, or funny to see how much they've changed since I last played them. And the first episode of the series that I wanted to create was revisiting NBA 2K MyTEAM because that is the most highly requested one out of all of them. So I played NBA 2K MyTEAM and I recorded it for this series, and then I just realized the game sucks. The game sucks. I literally have been spending these past 3 weeks trying to force myself to play MyTEAM to see if I have any interest in it, and I really don't. I really cannot pique any interest in this game. In fact, that's why I'm turning this revisiting episode into a rant about MyTEAM, because I think there are so many things wrong with the game, and I want to voice my opinion to my viewers and to maybe future viewers to see what you guys think about my opinion. I'm not recording on Elgato. I'm not recording on my computer. I'm just, any footage I collect that is not my face, I'm just going to collect afterwards, because right now I have so many thoughts that I just need to get them out. I need to air them out. And I'm going to lose them if I don't air them out soon. First one, I think the game is way too complex this year. For example, the challenges include weekly challenges, moments challenges, and spotlight challenges. And then, if you scroll over, there's also the multiplayer challenges. I just think that is one example of how this game can be too complex. You see, I have been playing NBA 2K MyTEAM since 2K15, and back then there were just challenges. I don't think it needs to be broken up into categories like that, especially since each category, like single player challenges, weekly challenges, I think has like 201, and then spotlight challenges is broken up to like 60 at least for the spotlight challenges, categories of 5. Like, that's insane. And then I don't even know about the moments challenges. Like, why is it that hard? Like, I feel like we're focusing way too hard on challenges when there are other things you could be improving. There are also other things that they clearly put time into that make the games too complex when they're just not needed. For example, the card evolution. The card evolution in this game just seems not needed. The only cards that you can do it to can go up to rubies. And now you see these all Opal teams for a new user in June. Like, this doesn't matter, and they may focus way too much on this. Like, I just think that that's another example of how it can be way too complex. And then I'm just going to give you one more example. Since when did we get so many, like, different types of packs and collections? In 2K16, I remember there was like a theme every month, a theme pack every month, Throwback Thursday, moments, league packs, and then there was those dynamic players that updated as they performed well or not well. Why does it have to be any more than that? That was perfect. And now, if I go to the premium section on collection in 2K, there are 3 pages of different collections of like different packs that have been released. Like, how does one even keep up with that? That is just insane. I am praying for those of you who still focus and play this game. All right, enough with that too complex argument, because maybe I babbled a little bit. The next argument I want to get into is I think the game has way too many cheesy cards. This year, we were introduced to something called Galaxy Opals. Galaxy Opal, I think it's a fine idea. Whatever. It's a 99 card. It's supposed to be overpowered. But there are so many. There are so many Galaxy Opals, and all these Galaxy Opals have so many Hall of Fame badges, so many cheesy animations. Why are we giving everyone a Galaxy Opal? Today, they gave Hashim Thabit a Galaxy Opal. He does not deserve anything more than a silver looking at his NBA stats. And that's coming from an NBA casual. I'm looking at 2KMT Central, which is a database that someone created to keep all the cards sorted. And there are almost 5 pages of Galaxy Opals. 5 pages. That is insane. The concept of a 99 overall card is fine. Like, I think that's great. But the fact that there are 5 pages of Galaxy Opals just shows, like, that is way too much. Because you have to keep in mind that these Galaxy Opals can do super cheesy moves. They can go crazy from the three-point line. It doesn't matter who it is because they're a 99 overall. Earlier in April, I received a DM from somebody who was like, yo, my team is totally just down the poop chute now, and sent me the clip for proof. And it was a Galaxy Opal Shaq doing a fadeaway 3. Take a look.
Come on. Now, O'Neal. Bro, he's doing a stupid dribble. Can't do that.
Shaq.
Clip that chat.
I think that's enough of that argument. Now I want to get on to how the auction house is irrelevant this year, in my opinion. The auction house used to be a place where you could snipe cards, you could post cards that you thought were good but you didn't like and they had good value onto the auction house for the game's currency. Now it's terrible. It's irrelevant. You can't even make MT on it. You can if you have crazy cards and you pay to open packs, but not all of us want to do that. We want to stray away from this game becoming pay to play. For 1,000 MT right now, I can get up to a Ruby. A Ruby is, I think, at least 88 overall. I could be wrong, but even like pointing in that range, it shouldn't be that cheap. Maybe because it's June, but I'm pretty sure it's been this way since March, especially since there are 5 pages of opals on 2KMT Central, and the main reason that the market is this crashed is because of how many opals they put in the game. And I know they didn't put 5 pages of opals in the game in at least a week. If I go to 3,000 MT, I'm looking at multiple amethyst cards and some diamond cards too. I'm baffled at how they've ruined this game, and I used to play this so much. So much. Then if I move my MT to 5,000, I'm looking at the pink diamond range. That's 96 to 98 overall. I'm not saying this shouldn't be in the game. I'm just saying, shouldn't the developers question how we got to this point? Like, how did we get it to the point where you can get like 80 overall cards for 1,000 MT, 95 overall cards for 4,000 MT? That's not great for your game. And then I have one more reason as to why I just can't play this game this year. But first, I want to give a reason as to why I like this game. Because I don't want to seem like a total 2K hater. It still has a special place in my heart. What I do like about this year's game is the fact that you can get Galaxy Opal Larry Bird and Galaxy Opal Kobe with the different challenges you can do to get those cards. I think that's a great idea. Not only is it an example of straying away from a pay-to-play system, but it's also just like very rewarding to be able to actually like play that many games and get that good of a card, especially later in the year when it's needed. Because I remember back in the old 2Ks, we used to just have domination for that. Now it's like they're adding an extra domination. Like, I think that's a great idea, and I applaud 2K for that. In fact, I am going to be streaming on Twitch tonight at 8 o'clock, so make sure to come through, and I may be doing some Galaxy Opal Bird challenges, because I do like that aspect of the game. Otherwise, I can't play online. My final reason that I can't play this game this year for YouTube content is the community. Not only does this include content creators, but this also includes, like, MyTEAM Unlimited player base. So when I was doing the episode of revisiting MyTEAM and recording it, I got an opponent who was very, let's say, rude. This dude was complete cheeser. He was off-balling the whole game, and he was just getting lucky. Like, he was doing crazy dribble moves and then just, like, pulling up with fadeaways and making them. Like, it was completely unrealistic. And the reason he probably would have beat me even if he wasn't cheesing was because he had a much better team than me, and I hadn't played in 2 years. But let's go back to how he matched up with me with a much better team. He literally put all bronzes on his bench and then had a goated starting lineup, and then we had a similar overall, and 2K matched us together. Not only does this show that, like, that's a reflection of how the community is so cheese now and so toxic, especially since he was telling me, dude, quit, I'm so tired of this game, dude, quit. Like, what the heck? Like,
To the paint.
Can you quit, bro? I'm not even
Here's
playing.
Scalabrine.
Yo, what's up, bro? You dead, bro? I'm winning by. Yeah, bro. Just pause 5 times.
Now here's John.
Ignoring the scoreboard and
That's great. Thank you. Finally leave. Oh my god. What are you doing? Like in the 3rd or the 4th? At least get on the mic, my boy. Come on. Or you can pause 5 times, honestly. Make it faster, you know what I
playing
mean?
hard.
because he was crushing me, but I'm not going to quit, especially if you're telling me to quit. Like, he was being super toxic, and I don't even know how to put this into words. Like, why does the community have to be this toxic? Like, you're literally dumbing myself down to your level, and then when you crush me and I'm not going to quit, you're like, dude, quit, dude, quit. Like, dude, quit on the mic. Like, dude, I can't explain, like, how toxic that is, and how, like, that's just a reflection of, like, how the community looks like right now. It's pretty bad. It's also, really quickly, I'm not going to get into this much, example of how the 12-0 system doesn't work. The 12-0 system is very flawed for that exact reason. It's matched up by overall, not skill. Y'all remember when we had Supermax and you had to play your way into those leagues and then you got matched up by the leagues? They need to bring that back. I already explained why I think the player base is annoying, but enough with that. This is my big reason as to why I can't play 2K. I've been sitting on the YouTube sidelines for a while, but I watch some of you guys, like YouTubers and like streamers, literally cry about this game that you play 24/7 and then drop like 450k VC pack openings every week. Like, dude, that pisses me off beyond belief. You're literally crying about this game that you play all the time. You're crying like, oh, this game sucks. Oh, this game sucks. And I know I just did that, but guess what? I got 2K on sale at Christmas for $30. I have not bought a single VC pack, whatever you want to call it, since 2K18. Once I started to hate this game, I'm not going to spend money on it. I'm trying to find an analogy, but I think it's common sense. If you want the game to change, then why are you giving them money? Because if they keep getting money coming in, they're going to just assume that their game is doing well, it's successful, their player base is satisfied, and they're not going to change anything. I don't think I'm even going to buy 2K next year, especially on PS4 or Xbox One. It's just going to be a straight copy and paste of 2K21. Madden is doing the same thing. These multi-billion-dollar sports gaming companies aren't going to change stuff if you guys keep spending money on the games. Sometimes I hear YouTubers say like, well, it's how I make money and revenue, and I can't exactly make that revenue if I don't pump out entertaining content. You don't have to spend money to pump out entertaining content. In 2K15, Jesser the Laser probably had the most successful MyTEAM series with Road to the Playoffs. He didn't spend a dime on packs just recording that series. MyTEAM especially, the 2K content creators nowadays aren't really that creative. Like I'm sure there are some, but like the most popular ones now, because I'm not including 2Hype. 2Hype has moved on to their own thing. They're not 2K anymore. It's not like a very creative base of people. Like most people just post like these gameplays and pack openings that are just the same as the other guy. I encourage people who like complain about the game and keep spending money because they're a content creator to like look for more creative ways to like play the game without having to spend money. And that's like creative, because if you stand out from the crowd, I'm sure that success will come your way. I honestly don't know how this video is going to do. I might get a lot of hate, but I really just needed to air that out. Anyway, I'm going to do another episode of Revisiting soon with Revisiting Fortnite, so be on the lookout for that. I'm also going to be streaming on Twitch tonight at 8, so make sure to follow me on Twitch. My link is in the description. It should be fun. Make sure to come out to the stream. I also want to give a quick shout out to Seawa, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking about him. Seawa is back. He isn't on YouTube, but he's on Twitch. So his Twitch link is also going to be down in the description. I encourage you to follow the both of us. But anyway, that's been it from RyanTSG. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.